Hey y'all. Oh Lord, it's dark up in here. That's okay though. How y'all doing? I just decided to come on before I go upstairs and turn in for the night. It was an early morning, very early morning, because I had to go into the office today. I haven't been into the office for I can't even tell you how many months, right? But we had to go in for a meeting, and I was happy to go in. It was nice to see faces behind the names. One of my colleagues, he said that, he hadn't seen people for like a year, you know, with Corona and all that stuff. So, yeah, I was happy to go in. So, I'm just, I ain't gonna talk about y'all. I'm just talking about, some stuff I've been hearing. And I told y'all that I was going to, now more than ever, after today, that CISO thing that I was talking about, we're going to do that. That's got to be done. It's got to be done. CISOs, I'm coming for you. Yes, ma'am. So this morning, I got up real early, so I can get myself, first of all, wake up. Okay. So I can wake up. Okay. Because I know I had to drive into work anyway. So I'm in the bathroom doing all my ablutions, getting ready for work. And I was listening to Funky Dineva. Okay, so I follow Funky Dineva and T.S. Madison and all them folks. So she was talking about something that the baby had said at some child Liverpool concert or something, I don't know, somewhere. And so I went and I listened to his rant, to what he was saying. It wasn't really a rant, like he was just on the microphone, saying some stuff. I mean, and it was pretty, I don't know, it was weird. It was like, I had the same kind of question, like, where is that coming from? So he's like, if you're a man and you don't, go down on other men in the parking lot, like put your lights up or put your phone lights up, something like that. And if you're a woman and I'm like, dude, and he's like, if you don't have HIV, you're gonna die in 3 weeks or something like that. It was nuts. Like, who says that? Somebody's going to a concert to see you. Who says that? Like, why are you talking about that? And why am I talking about this on my cyber channel? Because it's relevant. Okay. Now, me and Dr. Phillips were having lunch or dinner or something. And we were talking about, okay, so how do you know that an organization is secure? Stay with me, okay? How do you know an organization is secure? Well, it is not because of what the data looks like or all that stuff. How do you know that you are secure? It's because of what you're able to do. It's because of what you're able to do. This man was able to get up on the stage and say what he felt what he wanted to say. The same way a lot of people get up, and say what they want to say. Why do they do that? Because they think they're gonna be attacked and shot down and bum rushed and all that. No, they do it because they feel secure enough to say that kind of stuff. Okay, or to do whatever it is that they're doing, which is why I have as my tagline for this channel, freedom to be secure. If you really think about that, the freedom to be secure, okay? He chose to say those words on that stage today or yesterday, whenever, this weekend, whenever he said that ridiculous stuff, okay? He chose to do that because he has the freedom to choose. How now he must have known what the backlash that was going to come, okay, because of that. But he chose to do it, right? something. So we had to write a magazine article for Cybersecurity Awareness Month that's coming up in October. So I wrote the draft, and something I wrote in there was, security is a decision that you make every day. This ain't something you just turn your firewall on and you good. Okay? No. There are many situations in which we have to choose security, in that moment. How secure do you want to be? That's the thing. It's the same as health. When you go in the kitchen, okay, when you get paid this Friday, all right, and y'all go out, where you gonna go? What are you choosing as far as health is concerned? Okay, what are you? It's the same thing with security. You know what I'm saying? Every time you turn on, every time I turn on this computer, okay, my air conditioner can connect to the internet. That's a choice I'm making if I want to do. Do you know what I'm saying? The freedom to be secure says, hey, listen, everybody is security is a human right. Okay. Now, how secure you choose to be in a certain situation is up to you. If I was the baby up on that stage with all these hundreds of thousands of people looking at me, all right, I would not choose to offend half the crowd, okay, and people who ain't even in the crowd, because it's going to get out what he said. That would not have been my choice, okay? I don't even think like that anyway. But you know what I'm saying. I say stuff on here because I choose to say it. Knowing that maybe some people don't like it, or unsubscribe or talk about me on their channel. I don't give a damn. Okay. Some things I choose not to say. I say it on my other channel. All right. But that's the thing, right? It's all about. And I think that we may be missing that. Forget about that. Ain't no maybe about it. We are missing that, okay, in the profession. It's like we're like Captain, save a hole. With the organization being the hole. All right, because we feel like we're going in there to put all the STIGs in place and give the advice to the CEO and the CISO, and we got the SOC popping, with the SIM and all that, the Splunk, all those things, okay? And we're protecting, we're there to, no. The point is to allow these people to choose security, okay? The CEO said, yeah, we're going to go ahead and we're going to spend this $4 million on this SOC. Okay, to do this thing. We're going to choose to, put a zero trust thing in place. Or, we ain't gonna worry about that. Let's just use that money, to get everybody new chairs. Okay, that's because, I'd rather the employees be comfortable when they're doing the work, than worry about some zero trust or whatever. But that's their decision. Okay. A large part of our job is to inform, a very large part, and not to inform so I watched this interview, Blacks in Cyber. It was what was it called? I don't know what it was called, but it was a bunch. It was men in cyber, something like that. So I think they have a women's version too, but they're like interviewing like a bunch of men in cyber, Black men in cybersecurity. And the facilitator, he had questions for everybody, like the same questions for everybody. So they're going through and stuff. And this one guy was saying how, he gives the people advice and, and they don't take it. And I let them know that, it ain't my fault. And so, but he was saying it like he was mad or something. I don't know. It was weird, I don't know. It was weird. Like it was not said in a way that was, if I would have heard it, if I would have heard that advice from him the way he was saying it, I'd have been like, girl, go sit down. Okay, I'm not trying to. First of all, this is my house. Okay, I'm paying you. All right, to come in here and give me some advice. All right, and you're doing that. Okay, but you're going a little bit too far. And it was interesting because that same week, I think that it's called the Diana Initiative. They had a cybersecurity conference. Oh my God, that thing was so good. It was amazing. And they had this one lady, she was talking about empathy in cybersecurity. All right, empathy. Okay, in cybersecurity. But for that very reason, you know, for like talking down to people, okay, who aren't security minded or whatever. I mean, it's like you go to a financial meeting and you don't know all that stuff they talking about, and like somebody talking down to you, because you're making terrible financial decisions. You don't know what the hell you're doing. Okay. I'm just letting you know. Okay. And if you don't take this advice, then don't blame me. Don't come here looking at me, when your kids ain't got no money to go to school and all that. How would you like that? Would nobody like that? You know? But we talk to other people like that when it comes to security, you know? You know what I'm saying? We need to go sit down somewhere, have several seats. And nobody's going to accept, I don't care how good the advice is, ain't nobody going to accept that if you give it to them like that. I don't want that shit. You can keep that. It almost makes people want to make the opposite decision. You know what I'm saying? And we're working with people here. Yes, we're in cyber. We work with IT. We do the networking, the systems, the engineering, the connections, all that beautiful, wonderful stuff. But you got heartbeats every step of the way. And you cannot treat heartbeats like machines. It don't work like that. We ain't in Skynet yet. Okay. This ain't iRobot yet. We're still working with people who have perspectives and feelings and all this stuff. Okay. All right. So we need to choose security just as much as they do. Me coming to you, popping off, acting like I know everything about security and you don't, which is why I'm here. You know what I mean? That's not helping you choose security, and it's not helping me either. Okay. What I'm choosing is to act like I know everything about security. That's what I'm choosing. But I'm not choosing security, which is unfortunate because my information is in this system too, if I work there. Okay. Because if them ninjas get in, they get my stuff too. All right. So I mean, it's like we got to do something about our perspective. Okay. And it probably wouldn't have mattered. I mean, so I don't know if y'all saw that when the baby was saying all that stuff. Go look at that video. He could have talked about anything. Anything. Why the first thing coming out your mouth about men in the parking lot? I don't know. It's strange. It's very strange. But he chose to make those comments, which you can do, But one thing, you tell your kids this, right? When you choose something, you're not just choosing what you do. You're choosing the consequence at the same time. I know y'all tell y'all kids that. Okay. All right, yeah. Go ahead and do this right here. But just know that this is going to be the next thing that happens. So you got to choose both. You can't just choose sneaking out of the house. When I said, you got to be here, you can't just choose that. You can choose that, but you also got to go ahead and actively, with your eyes wide open, choose this consequence right here. Okay, go ahead and do it. so ain't nobody surprised. Ain't nobody surprised when you come back here and see all your shit on the porch because you want to be grown. Be grown. Choose adulthood. Okay, go ahead and choose that. It's the same thing. But that is the organization's role. Like that's their We just got to give them the information to make sure that they're at least aware, okay, of what the climate is like. And when you choose this, make sure you also know you may be choosing this too. Okay, let's say it in like not like you're talking to your kids. Okay, these are grown ass adults. As adults, we don't like people talking to us like we're children. Okay, we don't, and we don't want to do that to other adults. All right, especially if it's like in a work setting, thinking that you're protected because of these roles. I could just talk to you any kind of way because I'm government and you're a contractor, or because I'm a contractor and I know more than you do in your government, or whatever the case, or I'm a SES or a leader and you're just an employee, or vice versa, or I'm leaving tomorrow anyway, so I'm just going to talk to you. You know what I'm saying? You want to try to avoid that, I think. Okay, you definitely don't want to burn no bridges. Okay, because you're that network that you're creating right now, you take that with you. Don't burn no bridges now. Okay, at least let's try not to. Now, if some people just get out of pocket, and you just gonna have to come up out your face for some people. Some people you got to come out your face. I mean, that's just the way it is. Okay, and when you've done all that you can do, some people are choosing for you to come out your face. Okay, and that's just what it's gonna have to be. That's just what's gonna have to be. But y'all gonna look at, I mean, if you haven't seen that video and see what I'm talking about, right? When he chose to say those words, all this backlash he's getting, he chose that at the same time. At the very same time. Okay. Or some version of that. Because there is no way in the world you can get on a microphone in front of hundreds of thousands of people and say that tripe that came out of his mouth and expect to hear crickets and ribbits after that. Just silence. Ain't nothing. Nobody saying nothing. You got to be clean out your mind to think, or that you will get pats on the back and congratulated by. Now he is by some people now. T.I. done jumped up out the bushes. Okay. On his sides, which he has the right to do too. Okay. And now he getting it. But it's all about choosing. Okay, they can choose. They have the right to choose their security. All right, they absolutely do. And again, just like health, we have to understand health is not just getting on the scale and saying how much you weigh and looking at it and say, okay, it says 125, I'm 5'5", I'm healthy. Okay, I get on the scale. It says 450, 600 pounds. I'm 5'5". I'm not healthy. That is not health. Okay. Security is not. Okay, I got all my sticks. I'm compliant with FSMA. I'm secure. Okay. I'm in the red on some of these things. I'm not secure. Come on now. Don't do that. We don't do that. Okay. You know damn well. All right. You could be the most, health is much bigger than that. All right. You could be the ideal way. Y'all listen, did y'all see that video? Who was it who did that video? Newsweek or something like that. Kev on Stage. Go look at Kev on Stage. He had the video up there. They said, I wish I had it on here. Next time I come, I gotta show y'all. Y'all gonna gag. I'm telling you. They had on there a woman who had the perfect. They said this woman has the perfect butt. The perfect butt. Child, I'm looking at this lady. It reminded me of the metal slides we used to go down when we was on a playground back in the day. The ones that if you get on it when it's hot, it'll burn all the skin off your leg. I got slide tees. Slide tees. I'm like, I know you lying. Like, is this a joke? I'm telling you. Oh, girl. Y'all go look at that video now. Google a lady with the most perfect behind or something. Listen. I don't know, child. I guess it's all in perspective. It wasn't even flat, child. I mean, it was like a slide. Ooh, concave. What you call that? Concave, something. I don't know. Whatever. Why did I start talking about that? What was I talking about? Yeah. So health, right? Health is more is physical, is mental, is psychological with all that. You could be the most beautiful, have the best body, the best butt, like whatever, and be crazy as cat pee. Okay. I mean, just unhealthy, mentally, emotionally, as you can get, child. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with security. Okay. All the locks can be on my door. All of them. Every single one. But I could be living in here with a roommate who just, got me stressed and ain't paying the bills. And, I can't kick him out because, I'm just all the cortisol. Every time I think about it, going to bed worried and all that. But I got locks on my doors, though. Okay. All right. But I'm slowly being driven out of my mind by a roommate I can't kick out. Why? Because she by a relative or something. Or you know what I'm saying? Health is more than that. And security is bigger than that. Just because you got stuff, it's like that, when you do the car, what the 5-point inspection or whatever that stuff is, you got to check all that stuff. Okay, you got to, and then you got to do it like constantly. You can't just eat a carrot today and be like, hey, I'm good. Nah, man. The next time you eat, like, what are you choosing? Or the next time you have the option of, going hiking or swimming, or the next time you have the option of saying yes to this relationship or saying no to this cycle, like what you gonna do? Because that's going to impact your health or whatever choice you make. You see what I'm saying? When you have the choice to get up on a stage with a microphone and hundreds of thousands of people, what you gonna say? Are you gonna say, "Hey, I'm down here in Florida or whatever"? Shout out to all my, to everybody in the crowd. All the mothers, all the. Shout out to all the teens and all the people who came from another state or whatever. Or you gonna say, shout out to everybody who ain't got AIDS and gonna die in 3 weeks. What are you gonna choose to say? Because both of those impacts, your security, your health, your reputation. I mean, all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? We're choosing all the time. All the time. So choose security is a constant thing. You understand? All right. I just want to come on here for a little while and tell the baby to go sit his ass down somewhere, girl. He might have outed himself. He might have. Because why you got that on the brain? I don't know. Come on now. Now, I like the baby. I do. I like a lot of his songs. That song with that girl upside down, with the red shorts on. What's that song? I like that song. Yeah, I ain't got no beef. I don't even know that man. I do like his music, though. But what he said on that stage was ridiculous. Ridiculous. Okay, you heard what I said? Y'all have a good night. Okay, I just wanted to come on and chat for a little bit. So I appreciate y'all being here. I will see you next time. Good night, y'all.